There we go. Hello. There we go. We are continuing 999. Hopefully getting an end. Here we go. Continue. Yes. A little bit scratchy in my throat, but I got some warm drinks here to help power through it. Oh, wow. This is where we left off. Oh, my. How exciting. You've run quite a show here, Zero. A terrifying smile twisted across Ace's face. What's the matter? Too frightened to understand? Here, let me explain. It said the incineration system is about to activate. In 9 minutes, this room will be engulfed in flame. Huh? Who are you? You don't recognize me? I'm hurt. It's me, Snake. Snake? See if I can find any lozenges or something here. I don't think I have any though. Ah, yes, you are alive. I'm afraid your bizarre style had me confused. I'm quite glad to see you're alive. Ace's voice did not change. Snake ground his teeth. If you don't mind me asking, how did you get here? Snake, Junpei, 7. The three of you couldn't have opened a door with a 9. Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps? What? Well, your reactions suggest that you did not. Hold on. Why did you think we had Clover's bracelet? Junpei felt his chest tighten. Oh, they didn't tell you, did they? Oh, told me what? Clearly not. Normally, I would take some time to enjoy the moment, but I'm afraid time is just a premium right now. I'll have to make this quick. Clover. Don't you do it, Ace. Keep your goddamn mouth shut. Clover. I said stop it! Don't listen to him, Snake. Junpei could feel his voice going hoarse, but Snake didn't listen to him. What happened to Clover? Ace looked at him. The corner of his mouth curled into a hook of a cruel smile. Oh, well, Clover died. The color left Snake's face. He shook his head weak. No, that's not true. That's impossible. It's a lie. It has to be a lie. Oh, it's quite true. I can assure you, as I was the one who killed her myself, you see, that she is, in fact, very much dead. What? I'm sorry, did I stutter? I killed her. Snake's face twisted into a mask of rage, mottled red rising to dot his pale skin. His entire body shook. He looked at Junpei. He looked to Junpei disturbingly like a demon. I would have rather she died with less suffering, but a bullet in her brain perhaps would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that would have made quite a bit of noise. Circumstances being what they were, I was forced to settle for the knife. The one the ninth man had. You remember? I believe I caught her just below the shoulder blade. I was rather lucky. In fact, my first thrust was right between her ribs. Her flesh was so soft. My knife slid in very easily. There was no resistance. Hello, Gamma! My voice is a little raw. Haven't been feeling well all weekend, but we're getting back at it. And then we got a Cosmic Crusader stream tonight, so that'll be exciting. That feeling was, I confess, exciting. It's a powerful memory. Someday, perhaps, I can feel it again. Thank you, Gamma. Incineration will begin in 7 minutes. I'm going to kill you. Snake's words were a guttural growl, barely audible. I'm sorry, what? I'm going to kill you. Ah, so you're going to kill me. Please do. Come now, I'm waiting. Don't do it! Don't listen to him, Snake! Stop it, kid. You're screwing around with your head. Is there a problem? What are you waiting for, boy? Don't you want me to send you to join your sister? Don't! Snake! Don't do it! But Snake could no longer hear them. Snake no longer hear anything. Ah! 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 Grah! Snake moved like a bolt of lightning. His scream echoed through the incineration chamber, full of rage and despair. Snake! The snake! Aye! Another scream filled the room. It was Lotus. She ran across the room towards Junpei, her eyes wide with terror. Snake's ill-fated attack had loosened Ace's grip on her, and she made a run for it. She reached Seven and Junpei and ducked behind them. Junpei could feel her fingers on his arm, just enough painful to be painful, keeping her between her and Ace. Incineration will begin in 5 minutes. Give me the woman. He raised the gun. I need her. Without her bracelet, I will be unable to open this door. Quickly now. I don't have time for your shenanigans. In the center of the room, Snake's body lay eerily still. He looked like a human larva, prone and vulnerable on the floor. I see. Then it would seem I have no choice. The rest of you must die as well. Fortunately, I have 5 bullets. 1 for Junpei, another for Lotus, and 3 for the lump of an idiot you call Seven. I will take Lotus's body with me and then leave this room. Incineration will begin in 4 minutes. Well, it looks as though our time is at an end. I rather enjoyed playing with you. Goodbye. Junpei could see Ace's finger tighten. He could see it begin to squeeze down on the trigger. His body tensed, preparing for the catastrophic impact of lead against human flesh. Then it happened. Snake stood up. What? That's not possible! For the first time, Ace's composure had been broken. With obvious effort. Snake lunged forward one step closer to Ace. Then another. He looked for all the world like a zombie. I will kill you. I will kill you. His voice was a mournful wailing of the undead. Stay away from me. Get back. Stop. If you come any closer, I'll get away from me. Little by little, Ace was retreating. Snake didn't stop. He continued his stiff, inexorable approach, his eyes twin pools of pure fury. Listen to me. I said don't come any closer. Shit. You bastard. Ace's revolver leapt 5 times. 5 times the air of the incinerator was split by the crack of a bullet. Snake's body twitched as 5 clouds of blood and torn flesh leapt in the air across his body. A fine pink mist drifted from his body and disappeared. Snake made a strange sort of choking cough. And then his strength was gone. His legs crumbled and his broken, battered body slid to the floor. Incineration will begin in 3 minutes. But Snake wasn't done. Even as the pool of blood beneath him grew, he began to move. He half crawled, half slid toward Ace. One bloody arm was wrapped around itself and the other around Ace's leg. And then he gripped his thigh with strength that should have been long gone. You son of a bitch! You're a monster! Get off of me! Let me go! Damn you! He kicked at Snake with his free leg, driving a foot into Snake's face, his arm, his shoulder. It made no difference. Snake refused to release him. Once a snake has ensnared its prey, rarely does it release. Ugh. This is it, Ace. We're going to burn to death together. What? Incineration will begin in 2 minutes. Damn it. Damn you! Get off! Let me go, you monster! Okay, look, think about it this way. My company owns a wonderful hospital that has excellent doctors. You're not doing it too seriously. I'm sure they can fix you up. You don't have to die. You can be saved. Just let me go. Pathetic. Begging for your life? Then Seven and Lotus began to speak. Junpei could hear tears in their voices, and their words were strained. Snake, that's enough. You can stop now. Yeah, that's right. Snake, you've done enough. Duh, come on, Snake, let's go. Let's get out of here. You have to come with us. We have to leave together. Snake turned towards them. He coughed, and blood splattered across the floor. Then he smiled, a sad sort of smile. I do apologize, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You'd be best to forget about me. You need to leave soon. I'm going to take him with me. Shut up! Be quiet! I couldn't save Clover. My sister died because of me. Perhaps this will begin to atone for that. Perhaps in the afterlife, she can forgive me. Now go. Go now. You have to go. The incineration will begin in 1 minute. Duh, damn it, shit! We're out of time. We gotta go. Seven ran towards the exit. Lotus followed him. But Junpei couldn't move. There were white lines down Snake's cheeks where tears had washed the blood away. His body was broken. He was broken, body and soul, and Junpei felt that half his own heart had been torn down. His eyes stung desperately. He turned to swallow and clear the lump in his throat. Junpei, what are you doing? You have to get out of here now. Junpei's chest tightened, pulled taut by anger, misery, and a cold feeling of emptiness. Pure emotion surged through his heart, alongside the torrent of blood. He could feel it building, a tremendous wave, taller and taller and taller. And then it broke, crashing down with a thunderous clap onto a shaken, unprepared mind. Snake! Snake! Junpei's rational mind was gone. He was driven by instinct now, and he launched himself across the floor at Snake and Ace. Or he tried to. Wait! Don't be an idiot, Junpei. He felt a hand grab him from behind. It was Seven. Before he had time to react, the large man had pinned Junpei's arms to the sides and was hauling him bodily back toward the door. No! No! I have to help Snake! 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 Get off of me! Let me go! Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 7, 6. Damn it! I don't have a choice, kid. Don't blame me for this, alright? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gates 2 and 3 are locked down, beginning incineration. Junpei felt Seven's fist buried deep inside his stomach, and then his legs turned to mush. Seven scooped him up in the same motion and leapt through the door. It slammed shut behind them. Junpei struggled to his shaky feet. He glanced over at Lotus only a short distance away. Junpei ran to the door. There was a small window cut into it. Inside, he could see Ace and Snake. Shit! Damn it! All of you! Why? Why? Why me? I don't deserve this! Answer me! Answer me, Zero! Why? Why? Zero! Zero. Look at those 2009 graphics. Zero! Sorry about that. I had to make a phone call. We are back. Oh, I gotta click on the game. Oh. I haven't saved in. He didn't know how much time had passed. He didn't know how much time had passed. He didn't know how long he stood there in front of the incinerator. He looked to the side. Lotus's face was ashen, and if not for the hand she'd put against the wall, Junpei didn't think she could have stood. He looked to the side. Lotus's face. Oh. Seven looked old and tired and used. His eyes stared at the floor, seeing nothing. Junpei said nothing. He simply began to walk toward the open door and the hallway they'd come down earlier. Hey! Wait! Junpei! Junpei, where are you going? He blinked when their voices broke the silence. He stopped. You stay here. I'll go get Santa and June. You're gonna bring them here? How? Don't worry about that. Just stay here and wait. All right? He began to walk again. He looked over his shoulder and watched Seven and Lotus grow smaller and smaller. They stared back, not moving. He wasn't sure if they could. He turned around again. He knew where he was going. When they'd walked through the hallway earlier, he noticed an elevator at the end of the side hallway. If it still worked, then maybe. For long, Junpei found himself in front of the elevator. Next to the door was a button with a triangle on it. He pushed it, and the door opened. Junpei was in the large hospital room. June! Santa! He kept calling and walking to the center of the room. But try as he might, he couldn't find them. Ugh! Damn it! Where'd they go? Increasingly frustrated and increasingly worried, Junpei left the large hospital room. He had no choice. He would have to look for them. Junpei's heart was heavy. He couldn't shake the feeling, but there was part of him that felt that it would be wrong to, even if he could. With every step he took, his legs felt more and more like lead. I'm gonna try something here. Looking everywhere, but just nothing. You know, that's sad. Sometime later, Junpei found himself at the chapel. He stepped inside, expecting to find nothing. But there, on the red carpet, in the center of the room, June! No. Code names, they didn't matter any longer. She was Connie. Connie! Junpei cried her name and ran. Like lightning across the room toward her. Oh man, Connie! He stumbled to a stop. As he looked down her body, lying so still on the floor, he felt an icy grip of fear upon his heart. She was still, so very still. No, it couldn't be possible. Slowly, Junpei bent down toward her. His hands shook, and he felt very cold, very hot at the same time. He forced himself to look. Her back was moving. Slowly it rose and fell. Relief washed over him. Connie! Junpei reached down and gently, very gently lifted her up. Connie! Connie! Are you alright? Jumpy. Her face was pale and her lips were dry and cracked. Her eyes blank and cloudy, they stared at Junpei, but saw nothing. Trembling, Junpei wrapped his arms around her back. She was cold. Very cold. Junpei tried to convince himself that it was only his imagination, but she felt as though she was fading away. He could feel his heart pounding frantically in his chest. Oh man, Connie, what the hell happened to you? You feel jumpy. I'm so sorry. Her voice was very faint. I might not make it. No way. No way I'm gonna let you die. I'm gonna save you, I promise. Thank you, Jumpy. So much for everything. I really was happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy. Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots of times. You've just gotta hang on. Jumpy, did you know? Her voice was faint. You meant a lot to me when we were kids. I liked you after a very long time. A really long time. Junpei's vision had gone blurry. And he realized his eyes were full of tears. He could feel a pierced point of a heat deep in his heart, like a white hot flame. He looked down at Akane. Game over. There was a crackle of static from above his head as his voice spoke. Zero. You son of a bitch. Where are you hiding? Junpei frantically scanned for the ceiling, for the source of the voice. I am right here. I've always been close to you. What the hell are you talking about? No matter. I'll tell you again. Game over. This game is concluded. No, it hasn't. I'm not gonna let it end yet. I'm gonna get out of here with Connie. You can't. That is impossible. Why? Because you chose the wrong path. Wrong path? That is correct. Your path was inevitable, however. Meant defeat. Where there is shadow, there is light. Where there is light, there is shadow. So it goes. What are you talking about? It matters not. The loser has been decided. I told you, I'm not gonna lose. No. You misunderstand. You haven't lost. I have lost. What? Junpei didn't have time to ponder what this meant before. He heard the door slam shut behind him. He spun around. There was no one there. Was it Zero? Connie, wait here. I'll be right back, I promise. She managed with a single nod. Junpei laid back down gently and leapt for the door. He yanked it and shot outside. No one. The hall was empty. There was nothing moving anywhere. Damn it! He didn't want to leave Connie alone for any longer than he had to, so Junpei turned around and headed back to the chapel. Connie? She wasn't there. She wasn't anywhere. She'd been lying on the floor just moments before. And now? She was gone. Oh God. Oh, no. Where is she? Connie! 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 His cry split the heavens themselves. He screamed until his voice gave out. Then he screamed some more. But there was nothing. There was nothing. No answer. His voice faded away, and all that remained was cold, unfeeling silence. That was when he noticed it. A strange smell. One he'd smelled before. The smell of a peculiar white smoke. 9 seconds later, Junpei's mind winked out. And that's our ending, everyone. Wow. We sure got an ending. I can't believe it. What did y'all think? Hopefully in the next episode we're going for a better ending, because obviously Zero may not have said that we lost, but sure feels like we lost. So, you know, you know, I'm hoping next time we get a better guiding into a different ending. I mean, we obviously are going for all of them, but you know, it's really a matter of what we can do, right? So because this is chat guided, chat's guiding our ways, there is certain paths that will log out, but chat guides the, you know, the paths for this for this, you know, playthrough, and I'm really happy about that. So the end, or is it? Let's go back to the game. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. Hello? It's not letting me skip? What's happening? Now it is time. Let our game begin. Hello? Oh, we got the safe ending. Okay, cool. If you liked the video, consider leaving a like, follow, and subscribe. Check us out on other social medias linked in the description. Bye now.